Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and labor of love, true sincerity. All right, I want to get into a quick topic, just based upon Esau Edom, man, and the fact that America needs to just die, man. Like, what I'm saying? Just go down, man. It's over. It's over for you Edomites, man. Just surrender, man. You need to wave in the white flag and bow down before us because your kingdom is coming to an end, man. And I know brothers, been seeing the different things that's been going on, and more of America's stores, and stuff like that are closing down, man, and we're just constantly seeing the further decay, of America, man. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. And it's like, yo, America, stop prolonging it. Bring on the chip. Bring on martial law, so us as Israelites, we can reclaim our kingdom underneath Yahweh Shah, and our King David, man. But this is Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, now remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And this is something that Esau didn't do, going back to Jacob and Esau, remembering the creator, or even going back to Cain and Abel, which was the first example of Jacob and Esau. They never remembered the creator in their moves. What the scriptures say, that for the Most High, it's not at all in their thoughts, man. And it's been that way since the beginning, and it's that way now, man. And that's why we're very privileged, to be in our youth. We know the Lord deals with the youth. We in our youth, brothers, waking up in their teens, brothers in, the 20s and the 30s, you know what I'm saying? And most of the brothers that I see, that pretty much on average wake up are in their 20s, man. So, hey, it's a good thing that the Most High caught us while we're in our youth, because a lot of times when Jake gets older, man, it's usually a wrap for Jake, man, but unless the Spirit is really dealing with you, But it says, remember now thy creator. Matter of fact, that made me think of that's a good point. Just going to think about the youth real quick. Let no man despise thy youth. That's 1 Timothy 4:12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. All right, now it says 1 Timothy 4:11. It says, these things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth. Hey, because who is the Lord dealing with? The Lord is dealing with the youth, man. The young. Able-bodied men, man. Okay, so that's who the Most High is dealing with. The Most High is dealing with the youth. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Okay, so that's what it is. That's how the Most High is dealing. That's how the Most High is rocking, man. The Most High is dealing with the youth, Remember now, that's Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Okay, basically, like not waiting until your dying days for you to want to honor the Most High. That's trying to placate the Most High like he's a woman, man. And that's what I believe. King. Or he's not our king, but Antiochus the fourth. He wound up doing that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to repent towards his latter end when he was on his deathbed, if I'm not mistaken, according to the history. And just like with the nigga Mike Epps, he said, yeah, I want to go to heaven, but I got to get this money first. So that shows you the average mentality of a nigga, man, and that's some nigga stuff right there, man. Plain and simple. All right, so what was that? Yeah, verse 3, it says, And the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. And that's what we're seeing, man. We're seeing the grinders cease, because hey, the labor, the workers are few, man. Hey, General Motors, what they closed, I believe it was like 14,000. Oh, going this way. I believe they closed like 14,000 stores, man. So imagine all of the thousands of people that's been there for generations, for years, man. And like my grandfather, he retired now, but he had worked for, just imagine Ford closing down. You know what I'm saying? He had worked for them for over 30 years. So imagine him, some years or 20 years into something before he could actually have time to retire. Them closing down, that would have shut his whole world down, man. So it's got to be like that for a lot of them old heads that's been there for mad long. You know what I'm saying? That's all they know. They don't know no other job. They're not hip to the technology, And then the young ones that's coming in, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they could find jobs somewhere else. But hey, the way America's going, whatever field you in, it's going to be hardly any jobs in any field as anybody's in, man. You know how hard stuff is getting in America. Hey, and that's why, like, Apostle, I was pushing with them app based jobs. I still got a regular job, and I do the app-based thing, part-time, until I can find a way to make app-based jobs really pay off everything I need to, then I could transition. But, this is what it is for the time being, or start my own business or something like that. But, hey, man, America is truly coming into an end, and we can see that, man, And seeing that earlier this week, so I believe it was like a couple days ago, and I'm like, damn, that's beautiful, man. Because these past like 2 to 3 years, we've been seeing at a rapid pace all of these stores and big retailers, these very big companies that's been holding America down for generations, getting shut down, or slowly but surely going out of business, man. So in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Right? And those that are looking out the windows be darkened. What? Meaning what? The elites, man. Even though they orchestrating this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? They orchestrating everything, but hey, this is what it's heading to, man. You know what I'm saying? They windows is being darkened. You know what I'm saying? Their whole infrastructure, everything about them is being darkened, man. Their light is being put out. You know how it gets into in the book of Job, man. Yeah, man. Let me just get that since mentioned it. Is it Job 25 or 21? 18. Yeah, here we go. Job 18 and where do I want to start? Yeah, Job 18 and 5. Matter of fact, let me go to verse 4. He teareth himself in his anger. This is what Esau's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? He anguishing in pain right now. Right? And shall the earth be forsaken for thee? And shall the rock be removed out of his place? Hey, because who's the rock, the strength of this earth right now? It's Esau. He's going to be removed out of his place, man. You know? Verse 5, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with them. Hey, and how we just read in the book of Ecclesiastes, you know what I'm saying, how their windows shall be darkened. So that's showing you what they light, and everything about their house is going to be darkened, man. This reign and this kingdom that we're in now is being darkened, is being dimmed. The other nations are no longer looking at it as that great prolific nation anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's just overpowering. The other nation feel as though that they're next in line of power, and they could rightfully take over, man, because America is in a very, very weak state, man. You know? The The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. You know, and that's what's happening in America, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening amongst these Edomites in general. Their own counsel shall cast them down. And who is that spiritual demon Satan, who got these devils in a trick bag to actually think that their kingdom shall rule forever and ever, man. You know, but hey, but Lord willing, through the Spirit, you know what I'm saying? The Israelites, you know, start off with Yahweh Shai, not King David, man. You know what I'm saying? It's our time, man. It's no other nation's time but our time through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. You know, so America just needs to die, and Esau just needs to give up, period, man. You know what I'm saying? Your end is imminent, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with that, you know, I hope this short segment was edifying. And I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, the Bawanas to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to elect out there doing this work of faith and live with love, truth, sincerity. Shalom.